All right, everybody. It is Friday night. That, of course, means another Comic Book Invest Hot 10 list. And we got the crew with us tonight. We've got Ben S. and Mel V. and me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Another fun week in comic book YouTube land. And of course, this is the one and only, the best speculation list in the universe, CBSI Hot 10.
I don't know. I think that list from Saturn is pretty good.
I don't know, bro. It's okay. I mean, it's decent. It's decent. It's got a couple Newton rings, I know.
Some of the books people are talking about seem like they're from fucking Saturn, but
Oh, bro, this list is going to be fun tonight. Hey, it wasn't as fun as last week when Ben specifically was not here on one of the craziest lists. Or was it last week or the week before that? Was so.
I think it was I missed last week, and I remember.
Mel missed last week. I was there last week.
Oh, right. Mel was there last week.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago I missed.
I know you put the list out after like 5 o'clock. I'm like, I waited this long for this shit.
Anyways, 37 Live. Thanks for hanging out with us, you guys, tonight. Late night, Friday night, starting the weekend right. We've got immediately following this, head on over to Mighty Mel V's channel for Drunken Chat. So what's going on tonight?
Cover reveal. We're gonna have Bird City come through. We got a Bird City cover reveal for House of Slaughter #1.
Oh, I can't wait to talk to them about that. That is a hot button topic for me tonight.
What, you don't like? You're not feeling House of
Slaughter? Oh boy, this is gonna be a good show tonight. Make sure you guys do not miss.
All right,
Drunken Chat.
All right. This is news to me, but I thought you would like House of Slaughter. But we shall see tonight.
I've got some insider info.
Oh,
insider info.
All right.
Anyways, make sure you guys go check out It's Drunken Chat. So immediately following this and say hello to our great friends, Bird City Comics. We work with some amazing retailers in this community, and Bird City Comics is one of them. And of course, make sure you guys show them some love. That being said, we've got a wonderful list for you tonight. We're going to get right into it.
Hold on. Is it a wonderful list or just a?
Well, in my expertise, if I don't have, this is just me personally, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people feel that way. If I have 3 books on the list, it's a shit list, and you're going to get a lot of hate for the list. I think I got 3, so it's a pretty good list.
I see people all the time put in like 0 for 10. 1 for 10, 2 for 10. Yeah, at least you can get a 2 for. You can get it going. I rock this shit.
That last week's shit, man. Don't make me wait that long for that shit.
Yeah. Well, listen. I want to shout out real quick everybody that is sending amazing gifts in the mail. So they will all be opened, you guys, on Tales from the Flipside pickups. So everybody that's been hitting me up, thank you. I want to say I'll hit you guys up and let you guys know to watch Flipside on pickups. Got a bunch of cool gifts from fans of the show, and can't thank you enough for that. Fun fact, Mel does not care.
No,
nobody cares. You want to know what? Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Sonny,
just do it. Just do it.
Sonny from Bronx, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right, you guys. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. 77 Live. See a lot of big community members. Shout out to Joe's Dueling, 78 points of articulation. Rob at 123 Ready Comics. See Hartman Sports, Dwayne Scott, Miguel H. James Kreider, Wonderworld Comics. Shout out to Dennis Barger, another amazing, great retailer in this community.
Get well soon, brother.
And doing good stuff over there. Also, shout out to Cover Lover Comics, Astro Wizard. I'll hit you up soon. Astro Wizard, man, I feel bad for the guy because he went on Whatnot, bought something on Whatnot messed it up, and now he's like, man, I want to give it to you. And I'm like, he's like, I want to hit you up on outside of Whatnot so he can pay you for that shit. And I've just been ghosting him like an asshole, man. I've been too busy putting together the show, brother. I'll get back.
Hey, don't take it personal. Brian ghosted me on something that I purchased like 9 months before, and he just like, I'm like, bro, are you gonna send it? What's going on?
And little did he know I was just waiting until Baltimore 2021.
Oh, one more shameless plug. I got a Whatnot sale coming up tomorrow, and it's going to be in freaking insane. We got
What time is your
Outlaw.
Whatnot sale?
It's 11:30. The Saturday Night Live. We got Outlaw 1 to 50. We got
11:30 p.m. Eastern.
11:30 p.m. Eastern. Correct. We got that Punisher Opina variant. We got Wake Up by Night 1 in 1000. We got just nothing but butters. We don't use heaters. We don't use bangers no more. It's straight butters, man. Straight butters, baby.
Butters?
Straight butters.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Straight.
listen, I'm a smart man, so I don't put my shows at the same time anywhere near as Mel's. But I will have a show tomorrow too during the day, but way before Mel's. We're going to be doing cards here, and we got all kinds of goodies.
Man,
I'm
gonna have to join in your guys' shows.
All kinds of goodies. And that being said, make sure you guys follow each and every one of the Flipside crew, Flipside family members on Whatnot, doing good stuff.
And shout out to my man Hartman Sports Cards, who's been schooling me in the aspect of cards.
Yeah.
Let's get busy.
All right. For those of you guys that don't know, we do the Almost 10 here on the Flipside channel. They are books, 10 books that, they are books that are not in the Hot 10, but books that you should know about. Cool books that had crazy sales or that are something interesting happened this week. So let's get into it with the Almost 10. Book number 1 on the Almost 10. Now, this is an interesting one. These are all interesting to me every freaking time. But this is Catwoman number 35, the 1 in 25 variant. Is that right?
Yeah, by K.O. New.
Yep.
Just came out this week. It's a pretty cool cover. I like the cover.
Is that Halle Berry Catwoman?
It looks like her.
It does look like Halle Berry.
It looks too much like the old Wanted books. Every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it says wanted right there on top.
You're exactly right. You're 100%.
Yes.
You are correct.
I would tip you off on that one, but
well, people are buying it, right?
That's... in theory, again, it's they're selling. It's a 1 in 25. Just came out this week. Selling for 35 to 40 on eBay, but you can still, as of earlier today, you could still pick this up on Midtown.com for $22.50. So. I don't know.
I don't like it at 30. I don't like it at $22.50. But it's a great cover.
So you don't like it at below ratio?
No, it's something I could wait for it to be $10. I could wait.
Is this a car video cam? Is that what it's supposed to be? That's recording this?
Yeah, that looks like what it's supposed to be.
Like a dashboard cam or something.
Yeah, like maybe that's how the police put out their wanted photos now off the dashboard cam. It's a Fear State tie-in, says Dave's Collection. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Dave's Collection here. Major Issues. Shout out to Newbie Comics.
My man.
Yeah, it looks like it's something interesting. This whole Fear State stuff. They're doing some weird stuff, but I do like how they got a new Joker coming and a cool looking design on that new Joker. Yeah, so let's get in it. All right, next book, XForce variant, XForce number 1.
This is not XForce.
This is not XForce. This is
Necrosha.
Necrosha number 1.
Necrosha number 1.
Necrosha number 1. This is when they were doing their vampire variants. It looks like.
Yeah, this is like around the same time when the Underworld, the Kate Beckinsale X-Force cover came out, like same time period, I believe.
It's a homage to the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Which is there stuff still coming out about the law? Are they still trying to like do a remake? Because I still keep
Shout out to Mel.
Yeah,
I keep seeing like little memes like don't ever make a Lost Boys remake or something like that.
Yeah, they're supposed to be making a remake, and I mean, you should leave well enough alone, but that's asking for a lot these days in Hollywood. So just don't veer too much from the original story, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're gonna remake everything that was good at some point, right? They did it back in the 30s with movies. They just kept remaking them, you know, and then the 50s they would remake them. Certain good movies have been made over and over. We just got to get used to it. That being said, I love this X-Force team. I know there was 2 teams when they were doing this. They added the dude on the front. What's his name again? That X-Men dude on the front.
Bro, you got me, man.
You're a great comic person. I'm being thrown.
Hey, I can tell you, I am not an X anything fan at all. I was never into X-Men. I was never into X-Force for sure.
What?
Warpath.
Yes,
dude.
Warpath.
I was all DC back when I was a kid. So.
Well, I loved the whole secret X-Men team, X-Force team that they were doing during this time period. I know Rick Remender did that amazing X-Force run also, but this run was really, really freaking good.
I thought that was Conan from the Warpaint Conan from the original Barbarian series with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember when he went to the orgy in the kitchen? That face
well, yeah, shout out to Mama Comics. What up, Mama Comics Lucy?
Woohoo!
Make sure you guys check out Comic Book Women and Nearing Nerdvana. All right, next.
Anyway, that's selling for like $100 plus.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Raw?
Just raw. Yeah. Just so you guys are aware of what it's going for.
Somebody in the chat also reminded me there was a Teen Titans one as well.
Oh, watch this real quick, you guys. We're gonna do this live on the air.
A Teen Titans
Lost Boys Home. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Hold on. Bullock. I don't know how you weren't blocked already. On to the next book. 17.
Dude, I freaking love this.
Great color. Great color.
I've never even seen this book before. How did I not know this book?
Yeah, this is right up my alley, and this is a beautiful, beautiful cover. Who did this cover?
I don't know.
Akko.
Spider? Is it Akko or Akko?
Yeah, chat. Let us know. Akko or
Akko without a T? I don't know.
Yeah. This is a Spider-Man's life story number 3, the 1 in 25 Akko variant. And it's a little too high for me right now. I will grab this once it drops down, but it sounds like $85. This is going for
really?
Yeah, and it's like non-existent. There, I think I only saw like maybe like 2 available.
David, same with me, brother. Same with me. I wish I never saw it.
Coy was on my body for this. I got this at a 9.8.
You still got it?
You still got it?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Dude, I freaking love this cover.
Yeah. Coy was on my body. Coy was like, yo, I'll give you. Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm good. I had 2 of these actually. I sold one for like maybe 40. But I got the other one at 9.8.
Yeah, well,
love the cover. Love this cover.
Yeah. Well, listen, again, it's just a gorgeous, beautiful 90s style or late 80s, early 90s style homage, right?
She's got the Aquanet hair.
Aquanet.
You see, I can't tell if that's a Lamborghini or a
Corvette.
No, a
DeLorean.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like something straight out of like Miami Vice, man. It's like
probably some like Ferrari or something like that. Yeah, it looks like Miami Vice, says Craig Mitchell. You're right there, Ben. Same time, synchronicity. This is a beautiful book that I'm sure a lot of people are. Thanks, Ben. Thanks. Yeah, you can appreciate all your guys' money that's not going to be there in your bank account tomorrow because you're buying the book. Have fun at it.
Hey, there's another one on this that I didn't know about. That's what I think people don't realize is a lot of these books I don't know about until I've actually started looking for them because I don't have any of these books. So I get stuck a lot of times like
Airwolf.
Airwolf.
I miss Airwolf, man. Oh, that was a great show. Growing up. Yeah, it's a Firo. Will Miranda. I hope it's not a Firo.
No, the
All
Fear
right.
had a straight flat rear windshield.
Oh yeah. Old school Blue Thunder. Yeah. All right, on to the next book in the Almost 10. A gorgeous cover that reminds me, for some reason, of old school Moon Knight, the Werewolf by Night cover in the old school Moon Knight run. But this is just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Teeth number 20. And this is just the regular cover, right, Ben?
Yeah, this just came out. It's the last issue. I didn't even know they were still making Baby Teeth. I thought it was like long gone forever ago. I didn't even know they were still making this. So I guess, I don't know if people are just buying it just for the cover or just because it's the last issue. I'm not really sure, but they're not selling like great or anything like that. But $5 to $10. So I mean, if you're in the last issues,
it's definitely a great cover.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. And this is the type of cover that I would grab in dollar bins just because it's on all black cover and I want to get a cool sketch on it. Like I would tell an artist, like, here, show me what, draw something, that works into that cover. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, you could make any other face with those teeth.
Yeah, you could do that would be fun to like go to a cool artist and be like, here you go. Show me how you what do they call that? Where you just go off the cuff,
Oh, dude, I think I'm gonna go buy one and draw my own face.
Yeah, man. There you go, Mel. When the next cover, you just do it on Baby Teeth number 20.
Dude, we should all do it and have like a contest of like who does it the best. Dude, I can't draw at all. I mean, like I suck horribly, but come on, we gotta do it, right?
Yeah, Cover Lover Comics says this is a straight up Pit cover bite, pun intended. Even if they didn't know it is, who followed Pit through to the end? I didn't, but I'm going to check out that Pit book now. That's for sure, right?
And like you said earlier, the Moon Knight cover.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Werewolf by Night Moon Knight cover, man, which is another tough cover. All right, next book on the Almost 10 this week. I don't know why this book is here, Ben. Don't you realize that costume is other than those webs, that cover is garbage because of the costume, and I'm just being salty. And this is Miles Morales Spider-Man number 29, the second print. Listen, I get it. I'm just joking. It's not a terrible cover, but what are they thinking with that costume?
It must be just like his winter New York costume or something, because it looks really toasty, right? I mean, like in the summer in New York, there's no way he could be wearing that.
Yeah.
Man, he would be stinking awful.
So is this black and red, or is this like I can see black and pink, and I see black and red? What is he? I don't know. What is the definite color? Does anybody know? Because that is bad. It's not as bad if it's black and red.
It is black and red. It is 100% just black and red. Yeah.
Okay. Because that black and pink, I see it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the rings around the ankles are. It's like he's low jacked or something. I don't.
The webs are dope. The webs remind me of old school McFarlane webs. But other than that, hey, everybody, it's a second print. Go spend $10 for it.
No.
At this point, what's it selling for? $10 raw. That's a $10 book right there
for a second print.
For a second print,
okay,
right off the cuff, right? And isn't this Clone Saga Fallout? Is this a light series so far? The storyline that's going on in it. Chat, let us know. But yeah, it's kind of weird. They're really rocking the sneaker thing. That's for sure.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those other sneaker covers.
Yeah. Just wait till we get more DJ covers. And that being said, the next book on the list is actually a book that I do love, that I pick up every time I see it. I love this Web of Spider-Man. I loved when I was a kid back then, even though it turned out to be such a shit storyline, the whole clone, coming back storyline and Ben Ray. I still, I just got done talking how bad this costume is, but my young self loves this Ben Reilly costume. Like it's
almost the same.
It is. You're 100% right. It's almost the same. But I remember.
Why is he wearing a blue sweater vest?
because that's how it was back then, dude.
It
That
was a hoodie. The hoodie. He cut the sleeves
Does
off.
is he colorblind? Does he know that blue and red don't really match like that?
Dude, I remember when they did the Spider-Man Classics line and they made a Ben Reilly figure like that. I was so geeked out. Anyways, you guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful book. Web of Spider-Man number 119.
I always hated that Spider-Man logo. That's from the cartoon, right?
Yeah, well,
so does anybody know? I mean, because this is obviously the 118 was the first Ben Reilly, right?
yes.
And so this is the first Kane.
Yes.
Is there something going on with Kane that made this thing all of a sudden start selling for 25 to 50 when it was always like a $15 to $20 book?
Didn't Kane come back recently? He came back like a couple years ago, I believe, chat. And he was part of a team, and he even wore a Spider-Man suit, that type of stuff. So I don't know if they're maybe talking about bringing him back, but I don't know. This whole run, this 4-part storyline, this Exile Returns, this is a great storyline because it happened in all 4 series, if I remember correctly, right? And they did one in each series. Does that sound right? And I remember buying them and selling them as a set. Back in the day, you could sell these as sets really good. Throw that 118 on top, and there you go. Anyways, what's this selling for right now?
25 to 50.
What?
Oh,
yeah,
so
that's
it's
what.
Not even the first appearance of Ben Reilly.
No, it's the Kane. It has to be. It has to be the first Kane. That's why I was like, is something going on that I just couldn't, that I didn't find, because I don't know. I mean, it is. I mean, it is nice because it does have Venom on the cover. But this isn't. It's not about the Ben Reilly issue. It's about the Kane.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, let's take a look. Let's see if I can find anything here.
I'm not like huge on Twitter, but I try and at least scan Twitter a little bit. But I hate Twitter. But I didn't really see any like news or anything like that. And you can buy this 2 different ways. You can buy it like the one Brian's showing here as a poly bag that comes with like a whole nother comic or something like that in the poly bag. So
yeah.
But it's the same. The web book is the same.
Yeah, there's the only thing I really see is them just talking about how Ben Reilly's coming back and how there's other clone characters to start taking a look at. And obviously Kane being one of those characters that was in that run. But if I remember correctly, I mean, this was the time period of those 1 in 1000s too, right? That was about around the same time, those beautiful 1 in 1000 Camelot music variants and shit and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were a little bit later.
Okay. So shout out to Rob 123 Ready Comics. It's the second appearance of Scarlet Spider, which is Ben Reilly, and the first appearance of Kane. So there you go. Maybe they're hoping that a second appearance and a first appearance has better odds at being something in the future.
If I hear y'all say Kane one more time, lose.
Well, we only got one more, almost 10, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a cool one.
There should be 2, right?
Well, hold on. Maybe I didn't get the last one. What was the last one?
I don't know. I don't know what you have coming up next.
Hold on.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I only got one more. Got one more. This is a good one, though.
Is it?
This is a good one. It's not Invincible Iron Man. I'll say that.
Then I don't know if you get the. Oh no! So you don't have the one the cover I love.
Oh, not this one. Which one is it? Invincible Iron Man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring it up next. Anyways, The Art of Over the Garden Wall. Now, this is the type of stuff that's right up my alley. It's not a comic book. It's like a coffee table book, right?
Yeah, it's like a hardcover.
Yeah,
from Dark Horse.
Yeah, this is cool stuff right here.
Yeah, I the back cover shows. I guess the cover price on this was like $30 or something like that, and like the listings say that it's super rare, but it's not. It can't be that super rare because you can find it. I mean, it's like there's a couple sales and there's a couple listings, so it's not like it's like some book that only shows up once every 4 months or something like that. But this thing sells for like $300 to $400.
Wow.
Yeah, Yeah, yeah. That I was like, what? Over
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an art book that's a hardcover from Dark Horse.
Cha-ching.
I
Put it up
guess.
for sale, people. Unless
I
you really
guess.
love Over the Garden Wall. I mean, it was like a book that we've all known about, we all heard about, but this is the type of stuff I love, right? You know, comic speculation has gotten so big that it's hard to really speculate and get stuff as much as we used to. That's why you got to start looking into this stuff. You got to start looking into the outliers, the magazines, the hardcovers, right? Certain trades being hard to find. Like,
Oh my gosh, I was gonna say that this week when I was doing research, there are so many trades that were selling, so many that I'm like, I mean, like I felt like trades were outselling floppies. It was crazy how many trades are selling.
yeah, it's people are getting into this hobby and staying in the hobby. Previews, major issue. You said previews with a question mark on it. Even previews. I don't even hate previews collectors. If you really want to collect that, go for it. Rock it. But this is a beautiful, beautiful little extra money in your bank account if you pick this up for what, $35 or whatever it probably was to begin with.
I guess.
Yeah. The final book on the almost 10, I didn't do up right, but I got it for you. You ready? Here we go. Invincible Iron Man #2.
How did I never even knew this book existed.
What?
You know?
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm like I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that book.
I remember when it came out, I was like, what? They're homaging Moon Girl very, very quickly. That's the first thing I thought of when I seen this. I was like, wow, because this came out maybe it wasn't too long after Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur #1. That's what the homaging Moon Girl already. Well, that's cool.
I think it's cool that they do that.
And they tell you right there on the cover. They
Yeah,
show
they put
you.
it. They, I think that they put it. That's cool how they put it right there. Who is this XCIXCL or something?
Yeah, it's XCI or XCL or
Yeah.
something like that. I'm not sure exactly. It's like the storyline or something like that, I guess. But I'm not sure what this has to do with Invincible Iron Man at all.
Magic cover. They might have been doing magic cover variants that week or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's like it's like a $40 book, and there's only like 2 listed. Like it can't be that
$40 for this thing raw.
Yeah, and it's not an incentive. It's just I'm assuming that there was probably some kind of qualifier or something like that with
Pass.
Pass.
You don't like this? What are you talking about?
I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a total Mel book.
No, just take it away from the original.
Oh, listen to you getting all
get off my lawn.
Yeah, get off my lawn when it's somebody else's.
Hey, anytime you give me a magic variant that looks good, I want the magic variant.
Well, who is she supposed to be kissing? Is that supposed to be Lockheed?
Hey, I got a question for everybody in the chat and the people on this thing. When you were a kid, did you read it as magic or magique?
Magic.
I always read it as magique. I don't know why. Like I had to throw that geek on the end.
It's because you're like some French bourgeois.
Yeah, you probably sip your tea with your pinky up.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, did you read it as Galactus or Galacticus?
Galactus. I still read it as Galactus.
I still have to stop myself from saying Galacticus.
You played Galaga.
Galacticus.
See, Hartman Sports Cards right. Yeah, even he said it as magique. I was having this conversation with my brother the other day. I told my brother, I go, "This is a pretty cool magic cover." He goes, "It's not how you say her name, dude." I'm like, "How do you say her name?" He's like, "Magique." I'm like, "Not anymore. Not that I'm older and I know how to."
Galacticus just sounds just extra work.
Fragile.
Fragile.
I feel like I actually get paid overtime to say Galactica. I can't even say that shit. Galactica.
Oh my god, $40 for this one raw. I'm not surprised on that. I think it's probably a pretty tough book to get. Brian, you might have slight dyslexia.
I think Larry's sitting on the tunnel, so get in touch with Larry.
Spec Collector says it was always magique.
I can't believe. I'm shocked that you're not the only one.
Till now.
Eating your French fries with French dressing.
Hey, I do that too. And French dressing is bomb, bro. Yeah. I'm acting at extra syllables on Galactus because I never thought Galactus was a word. And when I was a kid, I always thought it was Galacticus. Like
Galacticus. It sounds bad. It's just too hard to say.
It does sound badass, right? Galacticus sounds badass. And Darth Lopez is right. She's Russian. That's why you have to put the eek on the end of it. You know what I mean? Like hockey players. So. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to the rest of the Hot 10, I want to say thank you to the 210 live viewers right now. Thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And of course, remember, immediately following this is Drunken Chat Son. And move on over there after this is done. We're going to have a lot of fun over there. I think.
Drunken Chaticus.
Yeah, Chaticus. Bird City's going to be on tonight. Come and show them some love. But that being said, make sure you guys go check out cardstopper.com and comicbarricade.com. Use the code word Flipside to get 10% off your order. Large Magic, large magazine size comic barricades are where it's at. Trust me. Magazine boxes will never be the same without them. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the first book in this week's honorable mention. A crazy book that I'm not surprised is worth money. I probably would not buy this book until now, but this is Teenage Diary Secrets #6. A headlights cover if I ever saw one. And Matt Baker and Vic Herman. This looks like a photo cover to me, man.
This is a photo cover. It's Matt Baker interior. But I had no idea this was Marilyn Monroe.
Is that Marilyn Monroe? No way.
Yes.
Holy cow, it is. You're right.
Yes. So
oh my God, that is. Holy cow.
I would have never thought that.
Oh my God, you're 100% right. That is crazy.
It's very perky.
I'm going to buy this now.
Well, a raw 2.5 just sold for $1,400 this week.
I'm not going to buy this now.
Good.
I'll buy this later. I agree, newbie. She's not thick enough here. You guys, if there's any men or anybody out there who loves women, I will say go listen to. There's a guy who was Carlo in The Godfather. He has a podcast, and he has a story about him being a teenager and meeting Marilyn Monroe, and it's the most amazing story that you'll ever hear. So make sure you guys go check that out. That being said,
who was Carlo?
Carlo was Gianni Russo. His name is Gianni Russo.
Who was Carlo from Godfather?
He was the brother that beat his sister.
Sonny beat the show.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So, and he's like he's a real like mafia singer guy, and he's got great stories. He's got a great story about Marilyn Monroe. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, you got it, Alien. You got it.
Now that I look at, she really doesn't look like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, young Norma Jean.
But that's Marilyn Monroe's real name?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
You never heard that Elton John song?
No.
Where he said like "Goodbye, Norma Jean"?
No.
Oh my gosh! Candles in the Wind.
I'm gonna laugh if it's the song that opens up your show every night.
Candles in the Wind.
Is that what the name of that song is?
Yeah. Is it Candles in the Wind that opens your show?
I think so.
That makes it even better, bro.
That somebody did that beat for me, and I was always trying to find the name of the song we got the sample from. He wouldn't tell me what sample was from.
It might be Rocket Man, so we'll find out tonight. Make sure you guys join us on Mighty Mel V's channel next. Hey, that is a super dope beat. Every time it gets to the heart of that beat, like my head bobbing.
Shout out to my man Shad who made that beat for me years ago.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Well, go and keep your eyes out for this one. You got some knowledge on this amazing book that a lot of us didn't know about. And that's why we love this show. All right. Next honorable mention is another nostalgia book, The Real Ghostbusters #1, which also has a newsstand edition of it. So be on the lookout for the newsstand edition of this too. What's going on with this, Ben?
Yeah. So Let's see what I put here. Oh, raw copies are now 50 to 60 on this non-newsstand. This is for the direct. Um, and that's it. Looking through like listings and stuff, there was a lot of really beat up copies. Like it was like hard to find one that was even like near mint or anything like that. So
Yeah, this is a tough series to find in high grade, and people love this version of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, this came out in, I don't know if he's asking this or the Teenage Diary Secrets, but this was at
86, 88.
88.
88, yeah. Here's the newsstand.
Hey, could they have put more words in the UPC box on the direct edition?
Yeah, written. I mean, like it's got written by, penciled by, inked by, colored by, covered by. That's actually pretty good.
It is.
I mean, that's a pretty good reason to put stuff in that box. So, this, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the toys that my brother used to collect that had the what are those things that they hold? They're guns. What are those guns called?
The
what are they called? The ecto gun? Chat, let me know. Anyways, the little figures, they had these little, it looked like lasers that were coming out of the guns, but they were curved, and you spin them
around.
Yeah. And I remember my brother was proton packs. My brother got the proton pack that you put on your backpack for Christmas as his like main gift one year. He was so stoked, dude. Holy shit, man. Yeah, these Ghostbusters things sell for some good money too. Some of these toys, the Marshmallow Man, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, he sells for a decent amount of money if you have the toy opened. And same with Slimer. Slimer sells for a decent amount.
I remember that Slimer's come in a can, nasty shit.
Yeah. Hey, with the new movie though, I think people, regular culture may actually just start to kind of mingle its way over into the comic side with this, because a lot of, especially like you figure like the millennials and stuff, they never saw any of the movies that we had back in the 80s and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's cool stuff. I'm not surprised that this stuff is starting to sell for more. All right, it is 40 minutes in. You are right, and we are getting into the 10 of the CBSI Hot 10. Let's do it. Another cover that I talk about every time it's on the show because I love this cover. I also love the is it a David Aja variant? That's also the Aja variant. I say it both now just to be safe. And this is of course the Terry Dodson variant. Lady Bullseye, first appearance of Lady Bullseye. This is Bullseye or Daredevil number 111. There's also a second print variant. I mean, this book has like 3 variants. All 4 issues are all 4 versions of the book are great to get.
Yeah. So with the Hit Monkey trailer that came out, and we saw Lady Bullseye on it, doesn't do a whole lot for me since the Hit Monkey show is going to be on Hulu, and I don't think it's really going to be necessarily like canon, but if it's done well, if the cartoon is done well, I think they could. I would love to see Hit Monkey come into the actual MCU or on Disney Plus or something like that. And this is the last Hulu Disney show, right? There's not going to be anything after. Like this is like the end.
They're all going to be on Disney Plus now.
I think everything's after Disney Plus, but I figured that at some point Lady Bullseye would show up somewhere.
She's too good not to.
Shout out to Dollar. He's been telling me to buy this book for the past, like before COVID. I'm like,
it does this. This book has always done this.
I'm like, I'll get it. So, guess what? Fuck this book.
hey, and it's now up to $100 raw.
I should shout out to Dollar. Should have listened to him fucking 2 years ago with the world.
$100 raw.
$100 raw. 984 and a quarter.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a non-incentive. This is the AHA is the incentive on this one. So
wow, this isn't even the incentive. Holy shit! How much is the incentive going for?
I think I think raw it's like 150 to. It's not as much as you would think, to be honest,
It's
because that
such a better
it's
cover
oh my
too.
gosh, it's an incredible cover. But honestly, the A cover of this is selling for like 60 to 70. So, and I love the A cover. The A cover is great.
All right, let's look this up.
The
Daredevil.
second printing sucks. It's like got like 3 lines, like a like it's like 3 scenes or something like that. The second printing sucks.
Yeah, well, the second printing is just a page from the interior, right? So,
I guess, yeah, it's terrible.
all right, let me do this here. So here's the second printing right here. $50 for the second printing. That's crazy. Oh, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, see, look, I mean the A cover, I mean, is doing well, but I love the A cover. I think the A cover is great.
Yeah, the A cover is a $75 book.
Who is the artist on the A cover? I don't even know.
That's a great question. Here's the second print. More A cover, $70 for the A cover. Here's the Aja. Holy cow, look how beautiful that book is. That is gorgeous. Want 200. These are all buy it nows. Again, you guys buy it nows.
Market wildin'.
Look at this, 424 and 98. You're right. 56, 50. Holy cow, 170. I did not know that. Here's the run, the whole 4 of the storyline
for $68.
Well, plus $38 because it's coming from the UK.
Yeah,
still you better like a bandit.
See, I think that's a problem when you're trying to do like pricing and stuff. Like, yeah, okay, some of this stuff may be $100, but if they're charging $15 shipping plus you got to pay tax, you're actually paying like $125. So it's actually more than what it seems a lot of times. But you can't dig too deep into the shipping costs and stuff. But some of these people way overcharge on shipping, or if you're buying an international, you're going to drop a lot of money on shipping. But
that is crazy, man. That's crazy. Great character. Yeah, I think Will Miranda's right. Lady Bullseye would do better than regular Bullseye in live action, and that's sad. But I thought they could have done a little bit better on Bullseye in the show, but they did a decent job with him. I wish they would have done a little bit better with him. I mean, the backstory on him was great. The way that they played him on the backstory on the show. Anyways, 214 live. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Let's get into number 9 this week. And number 9 this week, another old school great book that I used to love to collect back when nobody knew about this book, Blip, the video game magazine. This is put out by Marvel back when video games or arcades were just coming out. As a kid, I always thought that this was John F. Kennedy Jr. For some reason. I don't know why.
TV star Matthew Labato, and I don't even know who he is.
Yeah. But the reason why I know about this is because this has always been like one of the earliest appearances of Mario in comic book or any type of comic book thing. So that's why I always remember it. But it also has a direct and a newsstand. So be on the lookout for that one. But
who's the dude that cheated at Donkey Kong and he works with the devil?
Billy.
He's like a real arrogant.
Yeah, long hair, black hair. Billy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about from that Adam Sandler movie where the dude from Game of Thrones cheated on Donkey Kong and
was it based after him?
No, this guy he got kicked out of Billy Mitchell.
Yes.
Shout out to Craig C.
Yes.
The one and only Billy Mitchell, man.
Dude's a dick.
Yeah, shout out to Tipster, man. Oh, man. Billy
I was watching,
Mitchell.
what was that? King of Kong. Great documentary.
Yeah, man. That dude is a dick. And he's still fighting it, man. He was taking people to court, took a dude to court that was dying of cancer and shit. Like, dude, that dude is close to like the great embodiment of evil.
Dicks.
Hey, but remember how you used to be able to buy this thing for like $15 or $20 all day, like any day? It's $200 raw now. And not a 9.2 sold for $380.
Oh my god.
9.8s are selling for $2,300.
Oh my god. These are probably so hard to find in high grade, bro.
What is this? It's like what, first Mario or something?
First Mario and first Donkey Kong, yeah.
This is like a previews magazine.
Pretty much, it's like a magazine.
Yeah, it's Marvel
made
put it
by
out,
Marvel.
though.
Yeah, made by Marvel.
Oh, see, it's gray area.
And with the most confused looking dude on that, I mean, like, could you seriously have not found somebody a little more interested in
You don't think John
In
F.
an
Kennedy
arcade.
Jr. is interesting? Come on,
No.
man. John F. Kennedy Jr. is interesting.
I've always
John
seen
F. Kennedy
I've always seen people talk about this book, but we say it's 90s going for?
2,300.
2,300.
Mark
$2,000, Mel. $2,000.
Mark B. Wireless, huh?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Hey.
Keep on looking, you guys. Keep on looking. You'll find them. All right. Number 8 on the list is another oldie but goodie. Creatures of the Id. Of course, always looking for this book. Anytime you see it. Madman, right? First Madman. Now, I know there's a couple of books that they're always talking about, first at Madman and this and that type of stuff. Do you know a little bit of how it works, Ben?
About how what works?
Like, what is the real first Madman? I know they did Creatures of Id. They did.
Oh,
There's
man,
like 3 other books. Yeah.
It's like the Crow back in the day. All this Caliber stuff, and it was so confusing. Like even this, honestly, even like the Spawn. I mean, there's like full page ads and back covers, and it's everything's so confusing.
Yeah. And this is the back cover is part of it's a, what do they call this again? I always space on this word. It's my alpha brain. Yeah, wraparound cover. My cannabis word of the day. But it is a wraparound, old school wraparound.
Oh, are we allowed to show the wraparound? It had a little little adult action on that.
Yeah, it does. It's got a little nip slip there, huh? But that being said, 1990 is when this came out, which is a long time ago, but it doesn't seem that long ago. And who doesn't love old school Mike Allred? Frankenstein, right? He was originally called Frankenstein. Frank Einstein.
Yeah. I mean, so a bunch of sales this week. I mean, this isn't like a book that like has like a bunch of highs and lows and a bunch of rush of sales. But this week it did, and it was basically on somebody saying that they hope that there's still an option out there. That's pretty much it. And all of a sudden a bunch of sales. So you guys take that for what it's worth. Follow the right people or talk to whoever you want to, or follow the advice of some other people, and you end up spending more than what you probably should. So
well, what I will say is always be on the lookout for this book, because it is a key or a minor key or whatever you want to call it, a major key. If you're a Madman fan or a Mike Allred fan, this is a book that you probably already own. But it is always a book to just put in, store it away in your brain, and hopefully you walk into a Second and Charles or Half Price Books or something like that, and this is staring back at you for $1, right?
Hey, for a 1990 book, a $350 cover price is pretty high.
Yeah.
Or $295. I'm sorry, $295. It's pretty high for 1990. I mean,
right.
Books were only like $1 back then, $1.25.
Well, it was self-published, so Well, Madman. What you said, there was talk about option news or something like that.
There was no talk about it. There was somebody put out something that they thought that there was still option news out there. There was. I checked Mike Allred's Twitter account. Nothing new about it. Just somebody
talking shit.
Somebody saying whatever they want to make themselves sound better. I guess. I don't know.
Well, also be on the lookout for. It's called Graphic Music. It's spelled GRAFIKMUZIK, and that's. Of course, other first appearances or early appearances of Madman. Caliber Press put that out. If you guys don't know about that, I'll show you guys what these look like. Here we go.
And while Brian's looking for that, Josh G, what up, fellas? Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah,
art, not cocaine.
You got it.
That's pretty dope.
Oh yeah. This is the first issue of Graphic Music. As you can see, I think that's him on the front. Of course, the next issue, that's him right there, which is a dope cover. And I think he's in all these issues, and these are all hard to find. Yeah, he's on the cover of this one. Early Caliber stuff. So be on the lookout for this series too, if you're a Madman fan. All right, number 7 on the list this week, a beautiful Moon Knight cover. Now, this is Moon Knight number 3, the Rod Rice 1 in 25 variant. This just recently come out?
Wednesday.
Yeah, just this week.
Yeah, beautiful cover. Gorgeous.
Yeah, selling for 40 to 50. There is a first appearance in this. This says something I don't really know. It's like the Hunters or the
Hunter's Moon.
Hunter's Moon.
Moon Knight beat the shit out of him at the end. So I don't know when next time we're going to see it because Moon Knight series only lasts about 8 issues.
Yeah, well, that is true. I can't tell if this is like one of those Moon Knight covers that I'm like, I love it, or I'm like, eh. I mean, I think I love this, but I'm not 100% sure if I do, because he's, it looks like kind of like a glamour shots.
The Hunter's Moon character looks pretty good. So, but again, Moon Knight beats the shit out of him. And Moon Knight series only lasts 8 issues, so take that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, and he does also appear at number 1 as well. I don't know. I don't read Moon Knight. I thought I was trying to let somebody know about issue 1, and I was showing them the wrong character, so I don't read Moon Knight.
Well, hopefully Marvel puts a little circle on issue number 1 that says first appearance of Hunter's Moon, yeah. and then everybody can buy number 3.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that character yet, man. I'm not too big on that character yet. Just kind of feels a little weird, but we'll see. I do like
the variant though.
Yeah, it's nice, man. I love that they've got the 3 different types of images that I really like with Moon Knight. I love the Egyptian statue thing that almost looks like the same little piece that comes with his was it Marvel Legends, I think, that they put out or something. And then I love the Warren Ellis style design, in the background with the side profile head, and then of course the Moon Knight that we all know and love sitting up on top of that.
Does it not remind you of glamour shots though? That's what's holding me back on this cover.
Remember
glamour shots.
Remember those high school pictures? You get the face, you get your fucking head in the shadow in the background. Your little.
That's what I'm talking about. The glamour shots.
Oh, that's what it says. That's what they call. We can never afford those in my house, so it's just get the regular picture, just me sitting there like.
You have to go to the mall and do them.
Yeah, JCPenney. All right. I wonder if there's still glamour shots around. Shout out to glamour shots.
Let's bring back glamour shots. I think we all should have glamour shots.
Man, that's probably the first and only time we're ever giving a shout out to glamour shots.
40 to 50 on this, about 2 times the ratio, which is not bad. It's pretty decent. All right. We'll see. Maybe this book will be on the list, a week from now and 2 weeks from now. We'll see how hot it stays. This could be one to hold on to for a little bit. Number 6 on the list, a gorgeous Tyler Kirkham cover. Kirkham with an H.
Is that Cigar?
No, but it looks like him, huh? Radiant and black. This is
really?
Yeah. Shout out to Tyler Kirkham. When I say Kirkham, I'm saying Kirkham, but the way that I believe you say it's not Kirkham, it's Kirkham. Just letting you guys know. Just letting Drew know to spell it right with an H. Wanted Comics. Check them out. Kyle Higgins writes the amazing Radiant Black, and I think it's a great idea, a great book, but unfortunately, I haven't been reading it. Has anybody out there continued to read through this issue? This is number 8 on Radiant Black. It's a cool looking character design. Kind of reminds me of like a mix between like Power Rangers, Snake Eyes, the dude from Assassin's Creed, and Moon Knight. And
it's definitely a mixture of a whole bunch of different characters. That's what it looks like. But it is. I mean, it's a good cover with really nice colors, and I usually like Kirkham anyway. So Tyler
Kirkham. Kirkham's like one of those newer cover artists that just came out. You knew he was going to be a cover artist right when you started seeing his stuff.
Yeah, but this is selling just pretty much exactly like the Moon Knight. 40 to 50, which is double ratio, and but I mean, I would think the print run on this is way lower because I mean, how many stores are ordering 25 copies of Radiant Black 8?
Moon Snake.
Yeah, Snake X. Yeah, you remember that character X? Shout out to Keith Newman. I remember that character. That was a cool character back in the day.
Oh, from Dark Horse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. I like it. Still haven't had anybody in the chat say that they're enjoying the series. Radiant Black is the new Power Rangers for people who didn't watch them in the 90s. I like that, James Kreider. That makes about sense. So
I sold all my Radiant Black. I had a nice store variant, but
they've always had good covers on all the whole Radiant Black.
I never read it. I've no intentions of reading it. But this cover would make me want to be like, hey, what is this about?
Yeah. That's what a good cover will do. Make you buy the book and forget to read it. Number 5. Well, how much was this going for?
40 or 50.
Okay. And this was, of course, again, another 1 in 25. So double ratio.
Dollar Tree Taskmaster. Great value Taskmaster.
Yeah. All right. Halfway through the list. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. 227 live. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton. And if you guys aren't subscribed, hit that red subscribe button. We bring you great content every day of the week. Like I said, it's just good stuff by good people.
If Rom was from Harlem.
Yeah. It's actually not a bad idea. How come they're... Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. Number 5. Whatever happened to Rom? Rom was hot for a minute. Number 5 on the list. Another Peach and Momoco showing back up on the list.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, she's coming back hot. United States of Captain America, number 4. The Peach and Momoco 1 in 25 variant. Another 1 in 25 variant. New variant on the list.
When she's not drawing 1,000 covers stores and shit, she hit. That Tanya cover. Remember Tanya from Heavy Metal, the Virgin?
Mm-hmm.
That has become my favorite Peach Momoco cover.
Okay, so seriously, I put this in my little explanation on the book. Does it seriously look like she has no legs and she's like a mermaid?
Yes. What's up with her torso and that chest? And
I don't know. I feel like she's a mermaid.
Yeah.
Wearing a COVID mask. I'm a little confused by it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused by it. But it's selling for like $50 to $60.
Is she homeless as well? Because we're all this new Captain America.
The first two were, yeah.
Okay.
I believe they were. I don't know if she's homeless. Yeah, but this is people who have been buying Peach and Momoco books from the get-go and that don't want to stop don't want to mess up their run.
It's no way you're collecting all the Peach and Momoco books. Too many of them. Her hand hurts.
It's just like initially I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then I started looking. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Does it look like she has one giant boob?
It's weird.
Now it's just bothering me. I can't even look at it. She's a mermaid. I can't look at it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. What did you say this is selling for?
50 to 60.
Hey, Peach Momoco fans, I'll give it to you. You support your artist. That's for sure.
I like her as an artist, actually.
She is a really good artist when she does traditional stuff. And I'm not saying that she can only do traditional stuff. I'm just saying that her stuff that she does with traditional just seems so much better than stuff like this. I don't not like the hand that's out. I like that. That looks good. I think the face looks good, but everything else is not good.
Yeah, I think her eyes look great.
Yeah.
And I think she's done some really good covers. I thought like the Star Wars, the Ray cover that she did was really good.
Sad Darth Maul?
No, not that.
Yeah, Sad Darth Maul
was bad. Yeah.
That's when her hand was hurting. Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Frankie don't give it a breaks over there.
And SpiderMan, not good at SpiderMan. Yeah, whatever it is. Well, that's why Frankie's got the sneaker covers going.
Frankie, let that lady rest. Give her a break, Frankie.
Yes, Mike Mayhew's making sneaker covers for him. Number 4 on the. How much was it selling for again? I want to ask this because every 1 in 25 has been double ratio,
This
$40
one's
to $50.
This one's 50 to 60.
50 to 60. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy this one. 242 live. Hit that thumbs up button. Number 4 on the list. Now, this is a great cover. This is an absolutely amazing cover. But the only problem is, do people really still care about Kang? I'm so surprised that they do.
So
Let's the people back up.
This is Kang the Conqueror, number 2. And this is number 4 on the list.
We've waited so long for Kang, not even good Kang covers. We waited so long for Kang covers. Now you get a shitload of them, and they're pretty damn good here.
And this is the regular cover. I mean, this is
the regular
beautiful
cover. Now this came out last week, and it was only selling for cover price. But this week, it's now selling for 15 to 20, not because of Kang, but because of what is in the guts. And I don't have this, but so I kind of was like doing, trying to read, what the story was. But apparently, Ravonna Renslayer is Moon Knight.
Origin. What?
She's Moon Knight in this book, like in a different.
It's a variant of her. It's like a variant of her.
It's either a variant of her that it doesn't really tell you apparently, and it may not even be like from the same. Like she may have done like a time jump, or it's real. Who knows? But
I know they're working really hard to give us a Ravonna Renslayer that matches the one in the show. They're trying to give her a new origin. I saw, which I'm good with. But man, when I heard that this book was selling, I was like, are people still buying Kang? Like I feel like Kang just kind of got forgot about.
What have I been telling you guys since the Principal Defect? Time travel will fuck up everything. You'll see.
I still think Kang's gonna be a good character. I just feel like it's been long enough with new stuff to where like he's cold now. You know what I mean? I feel like he's cold. Just like Wanda. You remember when those Avengers books were going for so much? You get that not necessarily the hater wave, but what do you call it, Mel?
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah,
Janet
the Janet Jackson wave. Yeah. And Kang's on that Janet Jackson wave. But this is a great fucking cover. And it's a regular A cover. And shout out to this artist. Who is this? Who did this cover?
I do not know who did the cover.
Well, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if it's Carlos Magno or if Carlos Magno is the artist on the interior. But
David Sampson knows time travel will fuck shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I like time travel. I've always been a fan of it. You can do anything in time travel.
You can be a fan of time travel, but time travel just fuck shit up.
Listen, good writers will tell good stories no matter what they have to work with.
What was that shit? Heroes? What fuck heroes up? Time travel.
Yeah. All right, Wonderworld. How much this one go for?
15 to 20 now. But it took it a week. And I think I saw somebody said you can probably still find this on the shelf for cover price. That's really funny. A Lego helmet.
Yeah, now I can't look at it anyway. Thanks for ruining this cover for me, Chad. Appreciate that, bud.
But yeah, so you may still be able to find it on the shelf. I have no idea. The fact
Mike Del Mundo. I like Mike Del Mundo.
Yeah, the fact that it had Renslayer being Moon Knight in the guts is really odd. Like that's really odd. But
yeah. Well, listen, we know what Marvel does. Marvel likes to play with characters that they plan on having more in their repertoire for the MCU. Now, this next book, we're going to segue right into that because I love this fucking cover. I've loved it since we first talked about it. I think we first talked about it on Drunken Chat one night. Absolutely gorgeous cover. But for the reason why it's getting hot, I don't know. We're going to have to talk about this because number 3 is a gorgeous Nebula cover for Nebula number 1. A book that has been out for a while, but I don't understand why it's getting hot now. What's going on here?
This is Bartel, right? It's a Jen Bartel cover?
It's a gorgeous Jen Bartel cover.
You know why.
Okay, yeah. So, well, and I try to be as objective as I possibly can.
I don't know why.
But if this Nebula series went 2 issues. 1, 2. Nebula has been in how many movies?
He's just still waiting for issue 3.
Yeah. How many movies? I mean, because first of all, let me preface all of this by saying that I love Karen Gillan and I love the Nebula character. I think she's crushed it on screen. But she's been in what, like 5 movies now?
This is
She's
So
not
is,
getting.
is this
she's-
getting hot because one of another comic YouTuber,
Yes.
Yes. talked about? Thank you. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
cover is gorgeous, but the fact that this goes for more than her first appearance,
It makes no sense.
So is he saying it's a good book because of the cover?
He's saying it was a good book because let me get the exact wording, has huge potential, like Shuri #1, America #1, Ironheart #1, because all those are going up. This one has huge potential
But this
because
isn't her first appearance.
neither was
neither
Oh,
was
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
But-
But
I
she's
see-
an
I see-
older she's an older character that's been around
see-
forever.
yeah,
I see his vision. I see his vision.
Nebula's not getting her own show. She's not going to be the leader of the Avengers.
Or even the Guardians
She's
of the Galaxy.
She's not gonna she's not gonna have her own Disney Plus show.
She's a
she's
great
not-
fucking character though, and
She-
Kieran
absolutely.
Gillen kills her.
Absolutely.
They should use her more. As a matter of
Absolutely.
fact, like if shout out to Bry's Comics, if Bry's Comics is saying that they should use this character more, and if they do, this
Yeah.
character will be hot. Fucking
Hey,
amen to that, because
hey,
I
I
agree
don't-
with that. But
I don't know what the wording was. I saw the written wording on this, and it said it has huge potential, like Riri, Riri, Moon Girl, all these other characters that are not Nebula. Nebula has already been in a truckload of movies. There's no further potential. That's not the same as all these other characters that they're trying to compare Nebula to. That's idiotic. And quite honestly, it's by saying it has huge potential like those, it's one, being disingenuous, and it's two, it's just leading people down that are just buying it just because somebody said something.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a first appearance over this. I agree.
Right,
like, how is
right.
the first appearance a $5 to $20 book? Nebula should not be a $5 to $20. Maybe she should. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Nebula is a better character. Definitely don't think this is Shuri level yet.
There's a lot of people said in the chat that there's a rumor that there's going to be a show with Gamora. Okay, get the first appearance of Nebula. Apply this one.
Yeah,
but
this is not.
I see where he's coming from. I see his vision.
So,
I see his
so
vision.
here's the only thing that I could see where he's coming from. If he's saying like this is like the first time in the comics that we see her like we see her in
a first solo series. Like,
remember, she's a lot different in the MCU movies than she was in the comics.
Yeah.
And when did we start seeing her like that? If this is when we like in the comics, like this, where she's all fucked up and she has the headpiece and she looks like Deathlock, you know what I mean? Like, dude, she is a great character in the movies. She's a better character in the movies than she is in the comics. So, I like Guardians of the Galaxy book from. Where was the first Guardians? From the movies. What was that from the what was that series? Starts with an A. What's the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy from the movies? Star-Lord like he is in the movies. Jesus Christ.
Animosity?
Not Animosity.
I don't know what
Annihilation. Okay, so remember Annihilation?
Yeah.
When Annihilation came out, and that Annihilation book, that off book, was first appearance of Guardians of the Galaxy like they are in the movies. Everybody went crazy for that book. Now, if that's what he's saying, then maybe he's right. Maybe he's got a little bit of play on this. But I can't believe that her first appearance is only a $5 to $20 book, and then this book is selling for $20 to $30.
I see something over 60.
If it's because of the Jen Bartel gorgeous cover, hell yeah.
Well,
hell yeah.
And I will say the 1 in 25 of this is
gorgeous.
Equally, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's
You can't find you cannot find the 1 in 25 at all anymore.
That 1 in 25 is gorgeous.
But you can find the 1 in 50s and the 1 in 100s. You can't find the 1 in 25.
But you just cannot compare this. You can't make that leap and say Nebula is just like Riri or
Moon Girl.
Yeah,
you know I'm gonna stop you at Moon Girl.
Yeah, I mean you can't make that. You cannot make that jump, and it's just that's when you get into people saying that you're pumping books is when you start making those kind of comparisons that are not they're not comparisons.
But however, I see his vision. I see where he's coming from with it. I ain't mad at it.
Hey, I will say this: if you're sitting here pumping up number ones of female characters in the MCU that have potential, go for Jessica Jones number 1. That one's got more potential than Nebula because she's not been in any movie. She's only had a show or just a show, but she could easily jump up in the MCU. So if you're looking for number ones, buy Jessica Jones, not Nebula. Nebula's already had her time.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you feel Nebula's already had her badass moments? She can't get no more badass than what she already was?
No, I mean, and like I said, I absolutely love the character. I think she crushed it.
Yeah, the duality of trying to figure out what to do, like it's so good.
Perfect.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. Like, hopefully, Jen Bartel has some gorgeous prints because I'd buy this as a print too, man. This is beautiful.
Yeah. Like, did you show the 1 in 25? Because
I'm trying to look for the 1 in 25. Hold on.
This shit fire. Shout out to Gary Nusser. He put me onto that joint.
That 1 in 25 is ridiculous.
Fire. Like I said, you can find a 1 in 50, you can find a 1 in 100, but you cannot find a 1 in 25, which is crazy.
Yeah, because that 1 in 25 is just.
Is it the one that's like? Oh yeah, I don't like this compared to this one. Hold on. Here we go. I definitely don't like this compared to.
Shut your trap. Shut your trap.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's nowhere near. That's nowhere near as beautiful as that colorful, gorgeous. I mean, that moment in the movie where she's all tied up and there's all those things holding her apart was one of the coolest moments in any MCU movie, in my opinion. And the color on this, and then you go to this blah like Deathlock looking fool. Like,
I like
what
that.
Is skinny Deathlock.
I like this. She's hungry. But I like
she
it.
Is. She's hungry. Yeah, she's hungry. But listen, buy that regular one. Stay away from that 1 in 25.
People not feeling the 1 in 25.
Yeah.
Teach us on. Teach on. I respect that.
Hey, all I'm saying is don't spend $40 on this.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, do what you want. Do what you want. If you want to spend $40 on it, go ahead.
Yeah, I apologize to Bry's Comics if I made it look any other weird way, but I did not have an idea why this book was going for what it was, other than just a beautiful cover.
Hey, I did not watch his show in particular. He seems like
a really cool dude too.
Yeah, it really has nothing to do with people. People can speculate on anything they want, and I have no problem with that. It's when you word it as in the written portion of it, and you word it as this book has huge potential, like these other characters that have already that have not hit the show, that have not hit a TV or movie yet.
Moon Girl paid her fucking dues from fucking on.
You trying to compare Nebula to Riri and to
Moon Girl.
What is the other? What are the America Chavez? What's the other female characters?
Moon Girl.
Shuri. Any of those? I mean, those are not.
You just gonna skip over Moon Girl? I keep saying the name. You just keep skipping over her.
Well, I don't know if that was in the. I don't know if that was in the write up. So I don't know if it said Moon Girl, but it did. It specifically said like all these other number ones that are doing well. It's just like I said. It's just not. It's not the same. You can't compare the two.
Squirrel Girl's time will come.
No, Squirrel Girl's time needs to come, and it needs to be that same chick that was playing her. Go sign up right now, change.org. Look for the Squirrel Girl, change.org. We need that Squirrel Girl back.
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Yeah. She don't want nobody telling her she's gorgeous. That's her problem.
Yeah.
Hey, you can tell me I'm gorgeous anytime, Mel. I'll take it.
You are a lovely human being. You are a lovely dude.
Yeah. Hey, listen, chicks can, this Nebula proved that chicks can be bald too and have Deathlock shit on their head and still be hot. So, all right, on to the next book on the list. The book that is going to get the most hims and haws, but is a killer book that none of us will probably ever own. And that's number 2 on the list. Siege, number 3, the J. Scott Campbell video.
I had an opportunity to get this book in a 9.8 back when the world was healthy, no COVID, for $2,800.
For 9.8?
For a 9.8. What are 9.8s going for now?
Well, I'm not really sure what the 9.8s are selling for. Well, other than there was a 5K 9.8 that sold in June. But a raw... And it's, again, this, when it comes to rare books like this, you can't really, there's not like a trend because there's only like one listed. But a raw sold this week for $2,600 for a raw copy. And you figure at this point, if any copy of this is still raw, it's probably what, 9.2 at best. There's not going to be any 9.8 raws sitting out there.
I'm not gonna say fuck this book because I really didn't have the money at the time to spend frivolously like that, but I want to say there's a Justin Bieber homage I can afford. Shout out to Larry, and it's amazing.
Danger Room Comics says you can get the Do You Poo version.
No, get the Justin Bieber version.
Hey, and I'm like Aaron Yee. I've never seen this book in person.
Never, not once.
Never seen it in person.
Seen a 9.8. $2,800.
Is this the one that Nico walked away with, or was this the one that Mercer not walked away with? One of them got one of these.
No, it was the one the dude from the comic store bought it raw for that was right before them. Okay, so they had a chance to buy it, but they didn't get there fast enough. They got there right after that guy did, and he bought or it was either this or the Deadpool, but I think it was this. And he got it for either, I want to say, less than 1,000, and he came back at 9.8. But
I thought somebody from that same person picked up the Delgado 667, the Siege, and then the Stan Lee one, right?
Something like, it was basically every ridiculous variant.
Carter got the Wolverine book. Thank you. Okay, Carter got the Wolverine Deadpool one. Then which one didn't Nico get one?
I can't even remember.
Nico bought this one. Are you kidding me? Oh, did Nico buy this one? Oh my God. Nico is so mad right now, ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes. You won't even know. But when I tell him this, it will make his week because
he bought it and sold it?
No, I don't think he sold it yet. I think he just bought it. I think he hasn't sold it yet.
So why would he be mad?
He's mad because of all the bullshit behind the scenes.
He's mad all the time.
Well, no, he's petty mad right now. He's like getting a forensic specialist mad right now. You know what I mean? But
some people are asking, why are these rare? Okay, so to get this book, you had to send in 50 covers of what was the DC book at the time or something like that.
Batman. Wasn't it Batman New 52 book or something? Something like that.
Yeah. It was, and that you had to send 50 of those copies in to Marvel for them to send.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here you go. Wonder World Comics. You had to tear off covers of DC books to get this. 50 covers equaled one of these.
Yeah. So most people weren't going to tear up 50 books to send in to get this. Now, why have they not done this again?
Right.
Because honestly, you think about it. The marketing of this is genius. Why have they never revisited this?
Should have Bieber. It was
the Blackest Night books, the Ring books.
Okay.
Should have Bieber one.
Where's the Bieber one? Isn't there? What's the Bieber one?
It's a comic called Bieber, but it's how much it is.
And it's got Larry. It's got Larry on the cover.
Oh, Larry's on the cover.
Yeah, Larry's on the cover.
Is one of the girls?
Yeah.
Shout out to Larry.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. All right, here we go. I found it, ladies and gentlemen. It is not as good as this, but it is.
It's definitely not as good, but it's hilarious.
It is hilarious that he did it. That's for sure.
That is Larry.
That is funny that he did it. Look at that.
That's dope. That is dope right there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is great. Did Campbell do this? No. It said after Campbell. It'd be good if Campbell did. That's definitely
whoever the artist was is fucking. Who's the artist? It's badass.
Yeah,
good.
That's funny though. Shout out.
It looks like Bieber for sure.
Man, Campbell art was so hot at this moment in time. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Well, all right. So, what'd you say? $2,500 raw.
$2,600 raw, which means
what'd the condition look like?
I didn't really look too closely at it, but again, I mean, I would tend to think that. Oh my gosh! Who's in the middle though? Who's Deadpool?
You know it's me. You know it's me. You know it's me.
I didn't see that. Give me a comic book.
Yeah, I mean, you just know that if it's raw at this point, it's probably not going to be a 9.8.
Can we all be hanging off of Deadpool? Can it be Lady Deadpool and we're all hanging off of her? I don't care which Deadpool it is. As a matter of fact, you can. I know we're all inclusive. All right. Yeah, this is crazy. Good luck, you guys. If you ever see it for less than $2,000, it might be something that's worth spending a little money on to maybe make
is it magic in the fools?
Oh man, it's good stuff. 275 live. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Before we go on to number one, I want to remind everybody we've got great content coming out every day on this channel. Tomorrow night, Modern Comic Mayhem. Tony Fleece is going to be in the house.
Really?
Yeah. So if you guys love Stray Dogs and you love Tony, he comes on the MCM show and drops just really crazy information. He's got a new book coming out. He's going to talk all about it tomorrow night. And Modern Comic Mayhem, 10 p.m. Eastern on Tales from the Flipside. Following night, Star Wars show, Tales from the Dark Side, 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to check them out. And of course, Monday night, the flagship show, Tales from the Flipside. Tuesday night, Comic Book Women. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Modern Comic Playbook Boys. And of course, you're here every Friday night with us. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. You'll get notified.
That's a lot of editing.
Hey, I saw the Bird City Comics comment, and I thought it was Anthony saying, "Hey Mel, that's Laura on the right." No, and then I reread and I was like, "No, hold it, that's Laura commenting."
I love your
But
T-shirt.
I thought it was Anthony saying that's Laura on the right of Deadpool.
we miss Laura and Anthony. I think that was the crew.
Well, speaking of Laura and Anthony, they are going to be in Baltimore. Listen, you guys, we're really looking forward to Baltimore. I'm about 90% sure they are. I don't want to say for sure, but I'm about 90% sure they are. There's going to be a lot of us going to Baltimore. If you're going to Baltimore, make sure you get a hold of us, that you guys let us know you're going to be there. Tales from the Flipside's got 2 tables there. I know there's like 5 other vendors that are Flipside family that are going to be there. We're going to have a ton of fun. October 21st through the 24th, I believe it is.
I wish it was fucking this week. It should have been this week.
Yeah, man. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. So big turnout in Baltimore. Make sure you guys check it out. We are going to, here you go. Bird City saying, they will be there. So shout out to them. But anyways, before we move on, I want to say thank you to everybody that hangs out with us live every show. You make the show a lot of fun for us that are behind the camera. And shout out to Code Red for the $5 super chat.
Can we get some thumbs up? It's 275 out there. It's going to 79 thumbs up. Come on,
You guys have been killing the live chat. I've been cracking up all night looking at your guys' comments.
Definitely.
Yeah. And Dirty Flippers Unite Baltimore Comic Con 2021. Come out in droves, and let's have a good time. All right, number one on the list tonight, a fun book that I'm surprised hit the number one spot, but I'm not surprised hit the number one spot because it seems like it's one of those books that can make people just go flipping crazy, and that is this amazing Hit Monkey, the one shot. This is a crazy book right here. A lot of people don't know about this book or the story behind it. Let's get into it. Daniel Way wrote this. It was, I believe, supposed to come out a week after it actually came out, and it dates what was supposed to be the original first appearance of Hitmonkey, which was Deadpool 19, right?
Yeah, because I think even if you read Deadpool 19, I think it says something like at the end or something, says something about or check out the origin story in Hitmonkey #1, next week or something like that. So it was supposed to be, but it didn't.
I got this from a beautiful bald-headed white dude named Ben off Whatnot for $25.
Probably.
So
I tell you, I've
let me
told
tell you something.
everybody.
Yeah. If you go to Ben Stein's auctions on Whatnot, guarantee you at least one of his books will make the list after he sold it, and it'd be like #1 or #2.
Yeah, you buy from me, and within a couple months, it's going to be worth 3 times what it's worth. In this case, it's worth more than that. So
this is the third one. I think the She-Ra book, this Hitmonkey book, and that Gargoyles.
Yeah, it happened all the freaking time. But I'm the worst flipper ever.
You're a damn dirty flipper, Ben. Hitmonkey.
So
this
bad.
Is the second print, you guys. Great looking second print. Grab the second print if you got it. Basically, this book is not super rare, but it is rare enough to make the amazing website that is recalledcomics.com.
Why was it recalled?
I don't necessarily think it was recalled or what, because it doesn't talk about it being recalled. It just talks about the fact that it came out before and it was supposed to be an issue.
I think it's got a weird story behind it.
Yeah, it's got a weird. Yeah, it was published April 10th, 2010, but first prints and shops were February 2010 or February 10th, 2010. So. There was a weird mess up on when it was supposed to come out. Now, a lot of people don't realize this was also they did a 4-issue digital series on Hitmonkey. So if you go look up the book and you see some weird things, know that there's a 4-issue digital series on Hitmonkey also.
Yeah, I watched the trailer, and I mean, I don't have Hulu, but I want to watch the show. I mean, I want to see Hitmonkey. I think the character is pretty cool. I mean, who doesn't like an assassin monkey?
Yeah, yeah. It was a goofball thing that they came up with that just caught on. And here's a shout out to Wanted Comics with an X. Make sure you guys go check out Wanted Comics, another amazing retailer that's part of this community. Drew says Deadpool #19 was released 2/17/2010. And then, of course, this was released 2/10/2010. So it came out a week. It was supposed to come out 4/10. It was supposed to come out 2 months after it originally did, and kind of messed everything up in their storyline. It looks like so. Yeah, 5 months apart. Wow.
Yeah, but So anyways, prices on this, if anybody knows, before the trailer hit, this was going for like $40 to $60. After the trailer, $125 to $150 raw.
Really?
And a 9.6 sold for $450.
Ooh,
is that right?
Yes.
So what? Let's get a live look in and see what's going on. We didn't do a poll today. Let's poll real quick. Is anybody looking forward to the Hitmonkey on Hulu?
Get this going here.
Or we can do that.
Now I will say that. When you do look at the listings, the second prints are very difficult, are much lower distribution than the first.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, and it's got a Frank Cho cover too, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. All right. So here is if I just look up Hitmonkey in the Bay. Here you guys can see the prices.
Yeah. Now don't get it confused with the little mini series. The one
from 2010. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a different. It's same year.
Yeah.
It was like 6 months later.
149, 100.
Mm.
And that Fat Cobra is selling now because of it too.
Yes.
Who the fuck is Fat Cobra?
Mortal Iron Fist #8, first appearance of Fat Cobra.
What the fuck is a Fat Cobra?
It's one of those characters. Here's that 3 issues from the miniseries went for $50. It looks like.
Man, did you see that? Paul Diggs is buying you guys drinks already for Baltimore.
Hey,
I really gotta make my way out.
Look at that, man. Paul Diggs. Shout out to Paul Diggs.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. For a cheap bottle of bees to spike your drinks in Baltimore. Thank you, Paul. We appreciate you more than you know. That is cool as hell, man. Listen, that's what I love. We talk about it all the time and say thank you guys and it might get annoying, but we're going to continue to say it because we really enjoy doing this for you guys. We love hearing how much you guys enjoy this and helping you guys out because we're just like you guys. We're the same. We are all the same here in this community. We just want to get cool books and do it by selling other cool books. So buy grails to get your grails, right? And if you got a Hit Monkey #1, the one shot, whether it's a first print or a second print, maybe it's time to.
Was there a newsstand of this?
I don't think so, but that's a great question. That would be crazy.
Because they were still doing newsstands then. So.
Yeah. Wow. Absolutely awesome. Really cool stuff. And thank you guys for hanging out with us. Again, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. And for everybody that hangs out with us or that is going to be around in Baltimore, thank you to you. Make sure you say what's up. And we'll see you on Drunken Chat immediately following this. That being said, what's going on with Drunken Chat, brother?
Bird City on deck. Alcohol in the building, bloodstream. It's happening. I'm twisted. So
all
let's
right,
have fun. God damn
let's do it. We'll see you guys shortly. Adios.